What is up everyone, Bearkid here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 24. And overall, this episode is actually pretty good. I honestly think last week's episode was more intense and stuff like that, but we are getting, the whole thing between Goku and Frieza fighting yet again. I like how they were powering up at the very beginning of the episode, and then you see them, like, kind of just stop and then kind of go up to each other, walk up very slow, and then they do that old school pose where they're basically just face to face, and it looks kind of funny because Goku's like towers over Frieza, but obviously Frieza's still very powerful compared to him. And then they start fighting. It's just kind of like a simple fight while they're in their base forms. Frieza talks about how he's so mad about dying and stuff like that, and they're shooting blasts at each other, and blasts are going crazy. And then poor Jaco, a blast flies into his spaceship and burns like one of his like pictures he has of his dad or something like that. And then they like also think that Jaco might actually be one of Frieza's henchmen. And poor Jaco's like, what? Like, I kind of felt like bad. I was like, that's like alien racism right there. Just because he's like purple and white, they just automatically assume he works for Frieza. Poor dude. And then the Frieza just talks more crap to Goku and says stuff like, I hate you, and he even goes as far as to attack Krillin again. And then they start fighting once again. Gohan and Jaco can actually see their movements, which is actually pretty surprising because at this point, Goku and Frieza are like way stronger than anything in Z. Like they're way stronger than Majin Buu. They're really really high in their base forms. So I kind of understand how Gohan can keep up with their speed, but admittedly I'm a little strange to how Jaco can, because I don't think Jaco's like anywhere close to them. I think Jaco's probably only like maybe in the several thousands of like in power level. So for him to be able to actually watch them is kind of strange. What I'm thinking is maybe he has like really good eyes or something. Like I'm not too sure, but I thought that was a little strange how he can actually keep up with their speed. And while they're fighting, Frieza once again tries to attack someone. He attacks Bulma, and Vegeta actually protects her that time. And then they start fighting again, Goku, Frieza, and they like do that really crazy like headbutt, and then they start having like a speech between each other, which is actually pretty cool, like a little bit of a dialogue, which the movie kind of lacked. Like they just kind of fought. They didn't really have too much of like a dialogue with one another. Um, so it was kind of cool to see that in this version. Pretty much Frieza just, or Goku tells Frieza to stop attacking his friends, and Frieza basically says he'll do anything it takes to kill him, so he'll even, make it unfair by attacking his friends. And then Goku, which admittedly this, I have to say, this is actually pretty crazy and a little bit of a character development for Goku, is I don't know if this is pretty much what he said, but in the version I watched, he basically tells Frieza that he's not excited. Usually when he fights a strong opponent, he's happy, he's excited, he can't wait to take them on and test his power. But with Frieza, it's different. He doesn't feel happy to fight Frieza. Like he actually legit says that he hates Frieza and has nothing but contempt for him, and he's just tired of dealing with someone like him. And I kind of understand, that's actually pretty cool and kind of a character development for Goku because Goku gave him so many chances. He felt bad for Frieza, even though Frieza was this heartless person who's killing races and just wanted, nothing but immortality and the freaking to rule the universe. But yet Goku still gave him a second chance, even though he killed his best friend. Tried to give him a way to redeem himself, which was actually really kind of cool for Goku's character because he did it once for Piccolo and it worked. And then he did it again for Vegeta and it also worked. And then he tried it one more time for Frieza, and Frieza was just different. Frieza was the one that couldn't be changed. Frieza was the one that he couldn't help. And this was kind of like probably a different feeling for Goku. And ever since then, he never really gave anyone else a chance. He never tried to change Cell. He never tried to change Majin Buu. He knew that they were evil and he just wanted them out of the way, so he tried to defeat them. He knew that people like that could not be changed, and Frieza pretty much was like the reason why he personally changed, why he gave up on trying to help people in that sense, because he knew that someone like Frieza, someone like Cell, someone like Majin Buu were not helpable. And I don't know, it just felt kind of cool to have that little bit of a development for Goku to basically say that. Um, and then they're fighting, and then Frieza tries to like poke him in his eyes, which I gotta admit was kind of funny, but kind of like strange at the same time. Like, really, Frieza? Like, you're going this far to try to defeat Goku? Something as cheap and lame as to try to stab him in his eyes? That's ridiculous. And then they're fighting, and then Vegeta interferes, similar to how they did in Resurrection F, and then basically, um, they're fighting or whatever, he tells them to stop fooling around. Even Tien kind of thinks that Vegeta might be betraying them to join back to Frieza, but then obviously it kind of did look like it for a second, but obviously it isn't. Vegeta kind of trolls Frieza by clapping nonstop and pisses off Frieza, and then starts talking shit to Frieza, and then basically Frieza says, "Oh, well, I'll kill you too." And Vegeta's like, "Yeah, like you can," which is kind of cool to see Vegeta not scared of Frieza anymore. You know, I kind of hope that this version's different when it comes to the end of the fight. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's may have never seen Resurrection F, but there's a part at the end of the movie that I admit I wish was different, and I hope that the show does it different, but I don't know. I hope it does, but I kind of don't think it will at the same time. Um, and then after that part, Goku and Vegeta once again start talking, and with Frieza, they're like all of them are talking, and then they even bring up like Majin Buu, and that Frieza's kind of astonished to the fact that he defeated Majin Buu, and then they basically say, you know, that they're not gonna fool around no more. They're gonna just go all out. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Kind of tries to explain it to Frieza. Frieza just basically says that his explanation is stupid and doesn't make any sense, and then basically just episode ends right there with them about to fight. So overall, this episode was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't like it as much as last week's. Last week's had a lot more to it. This one was kind of just similar, just to the movie, just them fighting. Had a little bit more character dialogue, basically with Goku saying that he had content for Frieza, which was actually pretty awesome, and kind of just more of a lead up to the next episode. And I really hope that the next episode is amazing, because actually the trailer for the next episode showed that it had like way better art. So like I really hope that it pretty much just improves the story of that movie overall, because like the fight between Beerus and Goku in the show was much better than it was in the movie, and I really hope that they do the same thing for this fight and just have more, you know, artistic fighting, show off how strong they really are, actually pretty much state that Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is stronger than Super Saiyan God. They pretty much did in this episode, but people are still going to disagree, which I hate. You know, I don't know why they think Super Saiyan God is stronger than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. It doesn't even make any sense. But I'm pretty sure that this series will bring that argument to a rest, so that's going to be awesome. But overall, this episode was pretty good. I liked it, and I'm looking forward to next week's episode. So if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about Dragon Ball Super Episode 24. Did you guys like the fight? Did you like the dialogue? Overall, a solid episode. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.